What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Flawless Fantasy Football. First off, I got a mock draft here. Haven't done one in a hot minute. But actually, I'm mocking based off, from the 7th spot, because that's where one of my drafts, one of my league of record drafts are this year. So we're just going to slide through. I want to touch base with you guys and fellowship real quick. Again, welcome back to another episode of Flawless Fantasy Football. If this is your first time and if you're getting the substance out of the video, press like, subscribe to the channel. Join the fam. Hey, but check it out, guys. First thing I want to say is, man, these ADPs have been shooting up. They've been shooting up. And I found that in 12-man leagues, half-point PPR, that basically, I don't know, people that I was getting in the 5th round, let's say AJ Dillon, right? I can't get him in the 5th round anymore. And Mike Williams, which was going in the 4th round, if you guys remember, you can't get him in the 4th round anymore. He's in the back of the 3rd. So, with a lot of stuff that came down with Green Bay saying that Dillon and Aaron Jones are both the 1A, and it put me in a situation. It kind of made me feel some type of way. So I thought about it probably for about an hour. I kind of just festered on it. And I just came to the realization of where, you know what? I'm in the business of putting all my guys. I'm going to put all my guys on because I can do it. I'm going to put all my guys on my squad. So I adjusted. And I just want to show you guys how it's going to look. This is a live draft. We're going to go ahead and pick Najee Harris here. In my league of record, my first draft, I don't believe that he'll be there. I don't think this is my first draft. I actually think it's my second one. I have one before this one, but this is the one I got the order with. I don't know the order for the other one yet. But, so I think I have one later this month, 28th or something like that. But in this draft so far, let's just go ahead to the draft board. Let's move this over so we won't have that mistake again. So you can see all 12. Last time it only showed 10, so people was tripping. It was like people were missing. But I'm just gonna adjust. That in the 2nd round, and that don't necessarily mean I want you guys to not do this, to do this. If you're doing your mock drafts and you're seeing that people can't make it, but some of you are in 10-man drafts and in full PPR, so it probably wouldn't matter as much. But to me, it does. And I don't want to take a chance, and I don't want to get sniped. So I just want to show you guys what it looked like and show you how I map my way around the ADPs moving up and people getting more expensive, but I can still make things happen. So that's that. We're going to talk about some things. Again, man, I just wanted to fellowship with y'all real quick. But, let me ask you off the rip. We're going to get into quarterbacks, running backs, and wide receivers, and we're going to give my color designations to them. Quarterbacks and tight ends are pretty much easy. It's just going to be like, one little – they're going to be like one video, basically. But the wide receivers and running backs are going to be multiple videos split into 2. So I'm going to try to go with 15 and then 15 and 15 in one and 15 in the next. And the wide receivers and the running back. My question to you guys is, and you can answer in the comments because the choice that gets the most will get preference in getting the video done first. Do you want me to do wide receivers first or running backs? Running backs or wide receivers? I pretty much know what you guys are going to say. But the one that get the most votes down in the comment section is what I'll start on first, okay? So that's that. So make sure you hit the comment section of that. If it's a tie, I'll go to what happened, what I ended up doing first last year. I won't say what that is, though. So coming up, guys, I decided, I am a fan of going elite quarterback. A lot of people don't believe that. I do. Because I want a quarterback to win me weeks, consistent, and to be totally honest with you, a quarterback that I don't have to pick another quarterback. I'm ballsy like that. Because if I pick this stud quarterback, I'm not in the business of picking another one because he's going to be playing. He's going to be playing every week, even if he's playing against the Rams week freaking 1. And that right there is Mr. Josh Allen. I am very high on Josh Allen and Justin Herbert. Herbert doesn't run, but he has a rifle arm. So I'm down for Josh. Josh is gonna be there. Josh, by hook or crook, he'll be a top 3 quarterback. By hook or crook. So, and hell, I actually think he'll be number 1 or 2 overall anyway. It's just too much. They're favored to win the Super Bowl. He's in command of that team. The dude's freaking ultra freaking elite. Okay? Simple and plain. And he had like 6 rushing touchdowns last year, and that's actually low. So he can actually bump it up a little bit more. There are other quarterbacks I like mid-range, and we'll talk about that in the quarterback video. But I just believe that Josh Allen is just one of those guys that just... See, let me tell you something. See the first round? I know, and it looks so nice. You got Jefferson, Cobb, Chase, Diggs snuck in there. It don't matter how it goes. 5 of those players are going to bust out, are not going to meet their expectations. That first round draft capital. And even in the second round, it goes up to kind of like 50% from like 45 or something. So, but guess what? Josh Allen will not bust. He won't bust. I mean, outside the injury, but that's, but that dude is a freaking monster. He ain't frail. He's durable. Passes, how the weapons. And look, it's 4 or 5 players in that second round is going to bust, but Josh Allen is not one of them. And he's going to be ultra elite and put up week-winning weeks. When I'm playing against a quarterback and that quarterback put up a solid 21 and then Josh puts up a 32, that's 11 points more. That's damn near 3 more passing touchdowns, where it's definitely 2 more passing touchdowns plus yards. So I'm just not going to sleep on Josh, and I'm very comfortable picking here. Guys, I picked quarterbacks before in the first round, second round, and I've won championships. I got receipts on that. I still could go to. I drafted Peyton Manning at the 112 one year, and he threw 55 touchdowns. I can go into the site and I'll show you that. I'm sure y'all know I'm not in the business of lying to you. But you just got. I don't want to say you got to have a feeling, but you just with a certain level of experience and being able to analyze certain things. I don't give these people that want to stream quarterbacks and wait around 8, 9, and then bounce around and pick up guys on waivers. You're just not going to stand a chance when you got to look Josh Allen in the face. Okay? And the beauty about me actually drafting Josh Allen, and I wouldn't draft another one to be totally honest with you. I mean, granted, I did have, if Trey Lance was out there in the 9th round, as you snipe him, but his stock done went up. You'll see in this draft, I believe he's getting drafted like the 7th now because he's showing his ass, in which he has that upside. But I'm going to tell you another reason why I don't. Okay, so here we go. Let's get out of here. Let's go to suggestions. And we're at the wide receiver position, right? Okay. And because we're drafting him here in the 3rd now, we can get Mike Williams. We can get him here nicely now. We can get him here nice and comfortable, right? So, what was I going to say? Okay. Oh, another reason why I'm drafting Josh. Now, normally I was going to draft him there in the 3rd, in which he would have been there, as you can see. All right, let me go back, get this off the board so everybody can see. But the range in which I want to pick quarterbacks is in that, early rounds, that 2 to 3, because I want my guy, okay? But, yeah, sure, you can pick quarterbacks later, 5, 6, even 7, depending on who you want. Hopefully they keep their upside, and you got a nice core that goes with them of running back, stable, and wide receivers. But you guys see where I pick the rest of my wide receivers at in that range. I don't want to be picking a quarterback there because that's where my wide receivers are going. So I don't want to be like, oh, I can wait to the 5th round. No, I got other stuff in the 4th and 5th round and 6th round that I want to get. So I'm not in the business of picking a quarterback there because I got other players there that I want to pick. I hope that makes sense. So because I was already comfortable picking them in the 3rd round, I can bump them up. And I have confidence, not only confidence, let's just say confidence, extreme level of confidence, that I'll make sure my running back 2 situation is legit. All right, so I'm just, so I want all my guys. I want all of them. I saw some episodes, a few episodes. Can I check out people's podcasts? Man, I just saw some whack my guys. That people that, my guys or, people, fantasy football platforms that they just tout. I'd be like, ugh, you hanging your hat on that? It's just like, hey, to each his own. That's the beauty of fantasy, but the hell with that. So if you look, now in the 4th round, normally we pick Dillon in 5th, but as you look, you go over here to the right, he's right here. He's moved up. He'd never make it into the 5th. So because of that level of comfort, and I already knew that he was going to be, like not used as like a backup. He's going to have standalone value, going to have more rushes, probably not more passing, receptions, and have goal line. But the coach just came out and said, like I said on the last video, that he's the 1A. He's the 1A along with Aaron Jones. And, again, we've seen the best of Aaron Jones. We haven't seen the best of AJ Dillon. So I am perfectly okay with starting a bell cow staple running back and AJ Dillon as my RB2. I'm perfectly okay with that. All right. He'll be closing out games. Green Bay will beat Green Bay, and I'm sold on him. He's a my guy. I got 2 my guys, right? 2 of them so far. So now we just got to go get the other 3. And this is very consistent with my other drafts. As you'll see, some people will be like, I have so many shares of this and so many shares of that. Wait, for one thing, I ain't got no 20 or 30 fantasy teams. It's like I've been playing fantasy too long. Plus, I play fantasy for prestige. Not only that, I'm really playing it just so I can stay in tune, so I can give you guys goodness. Because if I wasn't doing this, I probably would be not that, motivated to play fantasy because I played it for so long. I'd probably just be playing that stuff, that weekly type fantasy, playing it up. I forgot that, not underdog and stuff like that, I play it with family members and stuff. All right, so let's go. It's back to us now. So we're going to go to suggestions. We're going to go back to the wide receiver bowl here. And look, see, Gabriel Davis is the 4th wide receiver here, see? So he's right there steadily in the 5th. He wouldn't have made it back to the 6th. So we're going to go ahead and snag him there. You can't be afraid to go get your guys. Let me open this back up so we don't have any more problems here. You can't be afraid to go get your guys. And as you see, I don't care about reaching or, ADP says try to get him into 606. He'd be getting sniped like a mug. He probably wouldn't have made it out of this round. So again, don't let ADP get you sniped. Okay? Because, like I say, ain't nothing worse than being like believing that somebody's going to have a bomb-ass year. Then guess what? Somebody else get them, snatch them. And now you got to be up there looking somber and sad in the face because you wanted to get them for extreme value. When Flawless told you, go get your freaking guy. All right? So as it's getting back to us, you remember when I did the episode, Don't Get Left Holding the Bag? One guy I should have put on there is Mike Thomas. But, I didn't talk so much crap about Mike Thomas. That pretty much goes without saying, right? I just believe at the end of the day, he's nursing an injury right now. Maybe hamstring or something. So you got Landry over there. You got Callaway still over there. The rookie Chris Olave. No Drew Brees is there. So you got Jameis. And Jameis will be fine. But then you got Kamara not getting, suspended. So, he's going to be getting dumped down. And Michael Thomas is not worth the pick. Again, if these people, these content creators sitting up here, and if they have to reach back to 2018 and 19 to create a storyline for people, that's bad business. That's bad business. When you got to reach back 2 full years, in order to say, yeah, see, this guy did this because he did it in 2018-19. No. Now, I'm going to tell you my real, I got to go down a little bit. I like Elijah Moore, but I'm going to tell you something. He burnt me a little bit last year and didn't come back. He cost me a ship. So I had to settle for second place. I had 2 second place finishes because of that, not because of him, but he really did cost me and won. And we had some strict COVID rules, so it's like you couldn't just pick up people and stuff. But hey, guys, here you go. Look what happened here. So we got 4 of my guys. And I don't call it a reach, but the only one I kind of even semi-reached on was Alan Lazard. But trust me, guys, small percentage chance he would have made it back. People are starting to creep up on Alan Lazard and pick him. And I just didn't want to pick it considering I'm right there starting the middle of the 7th round. And I just didn't want to take a chance. I wanted my guy, simple and plain. So I just have one more of my guy to go out there and get, and hopefully I'll be able to get him. So by moving, so there you go, look at my team already. Najee Harris, AJ Dillon, RB1 and 2, Josh Allen, Mike Williams, Gabriel Davis as my wide receiver 1 and 2, and Alan Lazard at my flex. I love that. Love it, love it, love it. You got to understand, guys, certain people are going to get picked. I have a list of wide receivers that I will only draft from just in case that kind of happens. I always have a backup plan for a backup plan when it comes to my drafting and in my rounds. But it's like certain people like Thielen or Allen Robinson or Jerry Jeudy, they may have good years. They may have middle wide receiver 2 years, fine and dandy. But they may not. And if they do have good years, you're just going to have to do it on somebody else's team. I don't care because I've been around too long to listen to other people. I'll be honest with you, I listen to other people just so I can see what they're telling people that's wrong, so I can kind of intervene and let people know otherwise. Let me get here. They're always trying to get people to upgrade. Like, man, y'all, I'm not finna give y'all no money. I'm doing stuff for free. Why the hell am I gonna give y'all money? All right, so we're here. So there we go. Ramondre going to take over, guys, by hook or crook eventually. They're saying he's going to be in the James White role. He's the best receiver on the team. He can even be getting goal lines. He's the future of the freaking running back situation. Belichick is giving him all type of praise. Damian Harris won't be there next year. It's Ramondre Stevenson. There you go, guys. From 3rd round all the way down to the 7th round, I got my guys. And that's another thing. I'm going to make a YouTube short. I would like you guys to press. Whenever y'all see my YouTube shorts, it's only 15 seconds. Like it, comment, say something stupid, but, not nothing too crazy, or whatever. Something in support of what I'm saying so it can get out there and move a little bit. I've heard so many content creators sit up here and be like, oh, I don't like the number 7. I don't like the middle rounds. Oh, I'm not comfortable drafting there. I'm like, you have freaking 40, 50, 200,000, 150, 200,000 subscribers, and you're talking about you don't like drafting from the 7? You know how many people look up to you? I don't give a damn if I was at the 1, 12, 7, 4. I would position myself. I would make things happen. I would mold my draft and make sure that I got who the hell I wanted. You guys have never heard me say no nonsensical mess like that. It's cowardly. There's nothing about flawless that's cowardly. I really like those guys, but damn it, man, they freaking soft and they're scared to take a stance. You haven't seen me draft Aaron Jones yet, have you? Because I don't want Aaron Jones. You haven't seen me draft Cam Akers as much as I talked about him at first, but guess what? Those soft tissue issues, man, it's just a tongue twister. I don't want any part of it. Somebody else is going to have to pick him. I want no part of it. I don't give a damn if all three of my doggone teams look the same damn way. I'll rest easy every Monday night when I've secured the victory, feeling good. You never seen a level of conviction like Flawless is doing. All right, so let's go look at the wide receivers real quick. Ain't nothing here. We're going to go back to the running back well again. We're going to make sure these running backs are right. You got Singletary here. Melvin Gordon, Kenneth Walker. Oh, Gainwell's low. Okay, let's go. Let's get a starting running back. Let's go Devin. I know a lot of people are saying, oh, it's going to be a three-headed monster and this and that. I want a piece of explosive offenses. Devin Singletary showed us what he can do last year. You know, running back 2 last 5-6 games of the year? You know, and they say, oh boy, Moss there making a little noise. You know, the rookie there is just the rookie. So many people put so much stock in the rookies. Yeah, some rookies can pop, but the vast majority of them don't. So I'm not going to be going out there putting rookies on my team. I'd rather put somebody that's part of the high impact. You know, and let's say when I may need Devin Singletary, probably be later in the season because he's my running back 4. It'll be in the snow when they're possibly running. He'll be getting goal lines. Moss is not going to be there. Moss is probably just having a good camp, but Devin Singletary, I like the fact that actually he's doing well because Devin Singletary is going to run a little bit more harder. I'll take as my running back 4. Well, hell, no shit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 any day. All right, we're going to do, this don't stop on us. It's going to probably stop on us soon. If it does, I'll let you know what the final roster is. You know I like Gainwell coming up, and you know I'm going to probably snatch up Chris Olave. We'll talk about news and notes, you know what I'm saying, before we get into the running backs or wide receivers. Make sure you guys let me know which one you want to see starting tomorrow. I'll be getting my markers ready. Got Melvin Gordon there. Okay, here you go. Oh, see, look. Oh, where he went. Okay. So Gainwell going already. Oh, no, he there. Okay, let's pass up on him. We'll stop it there. I don't like what happened there. They got it. We timed out and got Garrett Wilson. That wouldn't have been my pick. Okay, there's Gainwell there. I didn't see him when I scrolled down the first time. I got to start using my cues. I'm into him. I'm trying to find Chris Olave. Okay, he just went. He just went at the 9. Okay, so if I saw that he went, if I wasn't talking to you guys and looking at notes, you know, that would have happened. But, you know, here's the thing. I do believe Garrett Wilson has value if something happens to Elijah Moore in his little hamstring. I believe he'll be the wide receiver 1. So if anybody picks him, Garrett Wilson may not shake nothing early, but if somebody drop him, and if you're you're investing in Elijah Moore, I would scoop him up or keep an eye on it. We'll get into news and notes. Let me know how you guys think the meat of this turned out. You know, I'm probably going to snatch up Gainwell next. You know, people like Rondale Moore after that. And I'll let you guys know what happened. I'll pin it to the top of the comments. Flawless Fantasy Football. Like, comment, subscribe. See how I still got my guys? You guys know how I feel about Kenny Gainwell. Miles Sanders already glassing out. Kenny Gainwell had 11 carries for 2 touchdowns. I'm trying to tell you, he's going to be the man. Now, that'll probably be all I get of running backs, and I'll go to the well and get wide receivers. Maybe even take a stab of some rookies late. I don't know. I have to go look. I'm going to finish out the draft, and I'll get back with you guys. Flawless Fantasy Football. Like, comment, subscribe. Wide receivers and running backs. Hold on. Here you go. Let me put the rest of the draft board out there. There you go. Peace out. Hit your boy up. Late.